The new sanctions imposed by President Joe Biden on Friday take aim at Russia's financial and defense industries, which are critical to its war on Ukraine. The measures also target individuals connected to the imprisonment of opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who died in an Arctic penal colony last week.
We in the United States are going to continue to ensure that Putin pays the price for his aggression abroad and repression at home.
Previous sanctions have frozen Russian assets, limited Russian trade, and placed caps on the price of Russian oil sold on the open market. Critics have said they have done little to deter Russia, but Secretary of State Antony Blinken argued they will have an impact.
These sanctions, these restrictions have had a significant impact on Russia, both in its ability to prosecute its aggression, but even more, we see that they're going to have a growing and long-term impact on Russia.
The sanctions were not the financial support Ukrainian leaders were hoping for. Biden criticized House Speaker Mike Johnson for allowing the House to go on its midwinter break without acting on a foreign aid package containing $60 billion in assistance for Ukraine.
There's no question, none. If the Speaker called for a vote in the House, it would pass easily today. Instead, they went on vacation. They have to come back and get this done. Because failure to support Ukraine in this critical moment will never be forgotten in history. It will be measured, and it will have impact for decades to come.
A delegation of Democratic senators led by Majority Leader Chuck Schumer visited Ukraine on Friday, reaffirming their support for the war-torn country to its president, Volodymyr Zelensky. It was also an attempt to increase the pressure on House Republicans to act.
Unfortunately, the House is still not made up their mind. And one of the main reasons we've come here is to help them make up their minds. We want to tell them what we have seen. We want to show them, we have heard from so many, that if you don't get the aid, you will lose the war.
Biden announced the sanctions on the eve of the second anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Senate and the House return to Washington next week, but so far the Speaker has not announced a vote on foreign aid. In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.